fun?
I am.
I love what's happening here, by the way. That is a
I love
great
your
dress.
plaid.
Thank you.
Thank you. So Josh, you're from Hollywood, Florida.
I am. Do you know it?
I do. My grandmother lives there.
I feel like everybody has that line. I have never met a person whose grandmother doesn't live there.
Yes, it's awesome. So you spent a lot of your time at the arcade. What was your favorite game, and how did it influence your character in Pixels?
My favorite game was probably in the arcade arena, Pac-Man and Galaga, the tie. And it influenced, I mean, how did it influence me?
Yeah. Like, are you still a gamer?
I
secretly?
am a gamer. I was big into Xbox and PlayStation, and then when I had my daughter, my first daughter, I sort of retired it because I didn't want to get distracted by gaming. I wanted to be what you call a father. And my wife also threatened to leave me if I kept playing video games. So it was those two things that sort of made me kind of give it up. And now that the kids are older and starting to go to school again, I've just started dabbling again, and it's just, the games today are so wonderfully complex and amazing. They have the most incredible visuals you can possibly imagine. But I love the simplicity of games like Pac-Man, of games like Tetris.
Sonic.
Right. I mean, there's just something so pure and simple and wonderful. And it was so funny because I showed Ava, my oldest daughter, a preview for the movie, and she doesn't have any connection to any of these characters. But the visceral response that she had to just seeing this giant yellow thing, she started erupting in laughter. And I think that there's something so pure about these characters that every person, whether they're, you know, a little kid or an adult, can relate to.
So are your kids into Minecraft?
No, my kids are into something called Sesame Street.
Okay.
Yes, my kids don't play games, actually.
Cool.
Yeah, my oldest daughter's just starting to play some of the educational games, but she caught me playing Candy Crush, and she wanted me to teach her, and I'm like, no, this is only for, this is like alcohol. Only adults get to drink this game.
I know that sometimes people think of me as a bit of a conspiracy nut. Right. But sometimes, Brenner, sometimes the conspiracies are real.
So if we had to send one person to space as a representation of Earth in a time capsule, who would you send?
I would send Donald Trump to space just to get him out of his own way. But to represent Earth,
Or the humans.
The humans?
Humans.
There's a lot of good candidates.
Could you send Serena Williams?
Oh, Serena Williams would be good, but then, now are we getting, is this in conjunction with her competitors? Do they want Serena Williams gone so she can't beat them anymore?
No, this is just, no.
Okay.
Yeah, so Serena Williams, cool.
Yeah.
I see Olafs all around Manhattan. We're in Times Square.
Yes.
How does it feel having such a young audience now?
It's crazy. I mean, it's so funny because when you do an animated movie, the last thing you expect is recognition based on the fact that you've created a character strictly with your voice. And every time I'm anywhere like Manhattan or anywhere really, kids will stop me and be like, "You're Olaf."
Right.
And it's sort of terrifying because you don't want to give away to a little kid that you're actually a grown man in his 30s who's not a snowman. And you don't want to ruin that purity for them. But at the same time, it's unbelievably rewarding to be a part of a pop cultural touchstone that's so important to kids. In the same way that movies like Beauty and the Beast and Aladdin and Lion King were important to me.
Let's hit it! Pac-Man's faster than I remember.
Pac-Man's always been faster than the Ghost. We're gonna have to outmaneuver.
We got him! He's got nowhere to go! Oh, God, no!
Brenner, get out! He's going to eat you!
And last question. I know that you worked with Adam and Peter. What was the most memorable, insanely hilarious moment filming?
Oh man, I think that for me the most fun that I had shooting was doing that scene where I'm berating and accosting the Navy SEALs.
Okay.
There's just something so wonderful about being just having to stare down and verbally assault people who are about 12 inches taller than I am.
Right.
So like literally staring into their torsos.
Right.
That was fun. Anything with Dinklage, we sort of like brothers. Like we just immediately got along and had a blast.
Sweet. Thank you so much,
Thank
Josh.
you,
Really
Nicole.
appreciate
So good
it.
to meet you.